Hi everyone, I am Taufiq from Gold Diggers. So all of you guys will be watching us from Gold Diggers shouting out our voices, our feedback and our opinion about how we feel being a teenagers nowadays. To start off our topic, Azim will talk about the problem faced by teenagers nowadays. Well, his presentation is really amazing, so let's check it out.
Hello there, my name is Al-Azheim bin Muhammad Rizwan. I'm 17 and I'm a teenager. Today, I'll be talking about what are the problems faced by the teenagers nowadays. Okay, before that, let me clear a vision on you about what are the teenagers is. The life of a teenager seems to change daily. One minute a teen seems interested in new sports, topic in school, or type of music, only to completely shift gears the next. Constantly exposed to new ideas, social situations, and personalities and interests during this time of great change. Okay, the first problem that I will talk to you is the teenagers nowadays always face the low self-esteem. Why? Because they always care about the other's opinions such as physical appearance or academic performance. For example, there is a teenager who don't have a good looking or nice cut body shape, so they feel like everyone will look bad on them. So this kind of people, they will assume themselves is a waste because they does not have any strength that can be compared to the others. And another example also, some this kind of teenagers, they feel embraced when they want to talk to other people because maybe they have a lot of people in their face or they have a fat body. The second problem that I want to talk to you is about the future. Okay, teenagers nowadays, they don't have a clear vision or a clear direction for their future. Because the main problem for this problem is because teenagers nowadays, they are quite picky about what they want to be in the future. They tend to choose what they like, or they tend to follow the trend. For example, now the trend, most of the people, they love IT or AI courses. So all the teenagers like to follow the IT and AI courses. So when they get into that courses, but in the end of the day, they were disappointed because finally they discover that they does not interested in this all actually, and at last they just waste money from their parents. So I think that this kind of problem is one of the main problem that faced by the teenagers nowadays. And for me, how to overcome this, they need to find their own interest or strength from hobby or from the school subject. Yeah, the third problems that faced by the teenagers nowadays is social problems. Teenagers nowadays tend to get involved into the social problems. Teenagers are easily tend to involve in social problems like drugs taking, drinking alcohol, and smoking. What are the causes that cause them to get involved into the social problems? They have a high level of curiosity. They see a lot of people consuming various substances in their environment every day. They see their parents and other adults drinking alcohol, smoking, or vaping, and sometimes trying other substances. Sometimes friends urge one another to have a drink or smoke pot, but it's just as common for teens to start trying a substance because it's really available and they see all their friends enjoying it. In their minds, they see drug use as a part of the normal teenage experience. Second causes, escape and self-medication. When teens are unhappy and can't find a healthy outlet for their frustration or a trusted confidant, they may turn to chemicals for solace. The often rough teenage years can take an emotional toll on children, sometimes even causing depression. So when teens are given a chance to take something to make them feel better, many can't resist. For example, some teens abuse prescription medicine to manage stress or regulate their lives. Third causes, boredom. Teens who can't tolerate being alone have a trouble keeping themselves occupied or crave excitement are prime candidates for substance use. Not only do alcohol and marijuana give them something to do, but those substances help fill the internal void they feel. Oh, hey! For the conclusion is, we as teenagers must know how to adapt ourselves into this environment nowadays. Yeah, environment nowadays keep changing day after day. So we as a teenagers must know how to take care of our mindset so that our country will be better and better in the future. That's all from me. Every cloud has a silver lining.
So for the next one will be presented by one of the hardworking student, which is Darwish. He will be sharing the effect of the problem faces by the teenagers. Without wasting our time, let's go.
Hello and good morning to Madam Padma. My name is Darwish Ashraf and I am from Group A. Today I want to talk about my topic, that is our voice for teenagers. So, there is an effect when the teenagers' voice is not being heard by their parents. When the teenagers' voice is not being heard, it will make them depressed because they think that nobody will understand and believe about them. So, when they become depressed, they will tend to do a bad thing such as commit suicide. And how does this want to prevent? This can be prevented when the parents give them true and full attention. Besides this, parents should not strict the rules that need to follow by the teenagers because it will make them feel like a bird in a cage. The voice that is not being heard by the parents and elders is, it will make the teenagers tend to do a bad thing because they want to having fun with their friend. For example, the teenagers will tend to do vandalism and smoking that is not good for them in the first place. I want to talk about the good effect when the teenagers' voice is not being heard. For example, when the teenagers' voice is not being heard, they will tend to follow the parents' decision and rules so that they will not regret with their own decision. Besides that, the good effect is that the teenagers will have the knowledge of what they do because the parents teach them about their past. For example, the parents have an experience will teach the teenagers of what they should do and what they should not. But in my opinion, it is the best when the teenagers' voice is being heard because it will make the teenagers become more confident and more happy because people believe about them and they should not follow their parents' decision and rules that will burden them and feel like they are being trapped in a cage. Teenagers will also feel appreciated and feel like they are a people that love about them. And that is all for my speech. I think. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Darwish. In addition to that, our friend Meng Han will be sharing his opinion and ways to overcome the problem we face.
Hi everyone, so I'm Meng Han. Today I would like to talk about my opinion as a teenager. Last week I have visited educational fairs held by Essential Dailies and a few local universities that house in online. So through this educational fair, I realized that we as SPM candidates have goals not only for the SPM results, but also have your choice for choosing the opportunities in your working place. However, this becomes a main problem faced by the teenagers because they don't know what they want to do in the future. Hence, I would like to suggest others SPM candidates that you can find your own strengths by discovering from your own hobbies or the school subject. For me, for now, my subject that I like is chemistry. So after STEM, I would like to enhance to study about the chemical engineering after the SPM. So when you find your own interest, this is the key to your success in your life. So that's all for my opinion today. Thank you. Let us move to the other methods.
Okay, finally, we will be having Suad to conclude all of the point before we end our video.
Before I end this topic about our voice, I would like to conclude that the peak of younger generation have the power and potential to solve some of the world's toughest challenges. Ask their opinions and give them a voice to let them answer. Nowadays, teens are grabbing the stage, demonstrating and speaking to challenge our country to examine the laws. I'm not speaking about politics, but I'm speaking about teens' empowerment to make us move the needle to open our country. Teens are rising up and using their knowledge to make our country more better. Remember, a small change that we make today can make a big difference in the future. Therefore, teen voices should be heard and respected. Adults should listen intently. Teens are the leaders of today, not for tomorrow. Let's use our voices to be heard and create change for our better future. That's all from us. Thank you.
Hey, a really big thanks to everyone who watched this video until the end. We, from Gold Diggers, wish a very good luck for all of you. Make sure to pull out all the stops in SPM, everyone.